Hello and welcome to the Spring Craft-A-Thon. I'm Danielle if you're new here with Imperfect Dust, and I am so excited to be a part of this Craft-A-Thon. So I'm going to make sure that I'm live in the right places, and we were going to get started on a hand-lettered project. So let me double check here. All right, let's see. Okay, great. I just wanted to make sure I was live on my page and everything is going correctly. Okay, here we go. Let's get started because this is going to be a quick 20-minute live. I know that Melanie has put together a wonderful event for all of us. Hey, Melanie. All right, great. I was nervous about being in the wrong spot. Hey, Heidi. So today we're going to be using a Hobby Lobby banner, but to save time, I have gone ahead and prepped us, and we're going to use the color purple today. So purple is really on my mind a lot lately. If you are brand new, then you may not have seen me use this before. This is a canvas flag from Hobby Lobby. They're most of the time sold out online, but if you go in your store, you can get, if you get lucky and you see these, grab a ton of them because they go fast. So I'm going to move this over here, and this time I have painted the entire background with this Deco Art Americana, and it is Purple Cow. I thought that name was so funny. And today we're going to be doing a fun spring lettering quote. It was actually requested. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Nicole and Lori and Tanya. So good to see y'all. And then this was requested for a digital dust design. And so this is the cute quote. It's called Sprout New Ideas. And I loved it because it could go for my office, really, like to think of spring, but then also I'm really into, just coming up with new ideas for the business or for creating. And so I loved that request. And I thought, let's do that today on the banner. So we're going to sprout some new ideas, but I'm going to rearrange. And because I'm going to rearrange this to fit the banner better, I'm going to freehand it. So I will tell you my idea. I printed another one out and I cut it up to just give you an idea. So this is my thought process. I printed out instead of using this. Now, and this is what's fun. You can rearrange these any way you want and do it, I don't know. I printed out 2 of these so I could get another little leaf, but I want to put this here to kind of even that out, but then have my light bulb be down here at the bottom for the banner, and then kind of make it spread out some more with that light. So we're going to be using a paint pen and going after it. And most of the time you see me using graphite or carbon paper, but I tested that before I went live, and it's not working out so good on this painted background. So let me show you what I mean. When you use graphite paper, you're able to put it down and take your pencil and kind of mark and see it. Well, I tested that out before I went live, and I thought, if I sit here and letter all this with them and then there's no lines, we're going to be in a pickle. So we're going to freehand it today. Y'all with me? You want to watch it be free-handed? And we'll see how this goes. If I did not have a painted background, the graphite paper would have gone great. And actually, I've done it before with graphite paper. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but I didn't want to waste your time watching me trace and then not have any lines. So we're going to use this just as a visual guide. I'm going to put it over here to the side just to give myself an idea of what it needs to look like. And then we're going to freehand it. So I'm going to take a pencil first. This one doesn't have a lot of, well, have y'all ever noticed with mechanical pencils, they'll go in over and over? I had a regular one here that I was going to use that I knew would not give me trouble, but I must have dropped it or something. The life of a creative, I tell you. I had this whole plan, and then when I realized it, oh, there it is. When I realized that it wasn't going to trace, I got real bummed out. So, okay, here we go. I'm going to just do sprout, and this will also let me fill the space even easier. And I'll talk to you about the lettering as I go. So we are right now drawing out the bones of the letter. of each letter, so the bones of the entire word. And we are going to add the body whenever I come in with the paint pen. Drop a 1 in the chat if you have never tried hand lettering before. If it is something that you have never picked up a pen to try, I would love to see those of you that this may be a brand new concept for. Okay. And then drop a 2 in the chat if you are into lettering, you have tried it and you enjoy it. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing some 1s. All right. So you've never tried lettering. I hope today, and I have a very quick window I hope today to give you some inspiration to pick up a pen and try. So here we go. I'm going to do ideas. I'm going to shift it over a little to kind of fill that space. And again, I have that as a guide, but I don't have to keep it exact. Might not even need that extra. Might not even need that extra sprout. We'll see. And so what I say here, if you're brand new then, is we are drawing out the bones and then we come in on the downstrokes and add the body. All right, where'd my light bulb go? I dropped it on the floor. I'm going to look at this one. I had another one printed out. So I'm going to take this, go around, and this is just going to be a quick doodle, and we'll get that right with the paint pen. I might not need as much space. And boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Here we go. And I'm going to add in my sprout. Let's see what it's going to look like. Just kind of give it a little leaf right here and a leaf right here. Okay, I got to move fast. I've got just a little bit of time. And then I do still want to add a sprout here. So we'll do here and here. Okay, I'm gonna grab my white paint pen that I love. I love the Posca brand. It's my favorite. Okay, Debbie, yes. And look, I feel bad because I wish I could show you how exactly the template works. It's so much easier than this free-handed, but that carbon paper just wasn't working out. I don't know. And I'm curious because I've never tried using this deco art with it. I just don't think that's the problem. I don't know. So here we go. I am retracing in a new place on the downstrokes. And when your paint pen feels like it's getting weak, you can press to make it have some more paint flow and bring it in. And honestly, another thing that could be playing into this is that I painted this banner this morning. So maybe it needed some more time to cure and like dry. And maybe that's why it wasn't working out too good. But I did it about probably 2 hours ago. I came in and I painted the background so it would be ready for us here. Hey, Deanna. Oh, Stephanie, I'm loving this purple too. Okay, so now I'm going to come around on the guideline, but then after I have the bones laid, I'm going to come in on the downstroke and give it a little extra life. And I can tell the paint is not 100% dry because it's like a little bit see-through and kind of picking up on that purple, but I kind of like it. I know the camera might not pick it up as well, but it kind of makes it look textured and blended versus just laid on top. So I kind of like that. Hey, Rosa. Hey, Dallas. It's so good to see you here. I loved your recent project that you posted. And if you want to see a template fully in action, I have an upcoming workshop. If you comment the word workshop, it'll send it to you, but it will show you exactly how to use the templates versus what I'm doing here free-handed. All right. So what are y'all doing this Saturday? We have tornado watches here, and I was really worried that I wouldn't even be able to come live with you because of the internet. So I hope that it's all clear on your end, because I was a little nervous about our connection here. with the weather. It hadn't quite hit yet, but it is definitely coming. All right, here we go. And then up next, we have Elizabeth. Melanie, do you mind dropping her Facebook page, or actually the group? It's in the description of this video, but you can watch all my crafty friends today in the Southern Crush Facebook group that she has created for this Craft-A-Thon. Super honored to be asked to be here today. These ladies have so much talent. So many of my friends are here, and so you'll want to catch all of those. And I know that you can view them all within the group. Instead of having to try to find everyone's page, Melanie has created the group for us. And so the link to that is in the description of this video, and she may be able to drop it if she's watching. So definitely wanted to tell you about that. And I'm working as fast as I can. We've got 9 minutes left, y'all. 20 minutes it goes by faster than you think. And plus, time flies when you're having fun. So I wanted to be able to get all these accents done in time. Oh, well, thank you, Susie. I see you, Bellalina Boutique. You have so much talent, my friend. I love seeing your artwork pop up in my feed. All right, here we go. Now this is a little bit different than this. So this is modern calligraphy, and these are our print letters that we're working with, and I'm giving them some accents, and these accents are called serifs. And like this part right here is a serif. If you've ever used fonts that say serif or sans serif, it's S-A-N, serif, is without. So this is without, this is with. And hand lettering is so fun because you can mix up all different styles and come up with different layouts and things like that with different lettering styles. Okay, so that is, y'all can y'all see that purple showing through? I really like how it looks. And I'm going to put this to the side and grab my green. I've got a pretty green. I've got two greens that I just really, I'm trying to decide. I may do the lighter green and then outline with the darker. So let's come in here. Another thing, if you're new to my page, I'm usually very neutral. So I don't do a lot of color, but it's springtime and we got to get the color going. Plus purple just makes me happy. Purple and yellow. Okay, let's see. Rainy in Southeast Texas. I'm very close to you in Southeast Texas. So I'm North Louisiana, and you said you have a baby shower. I'm going to a baby shower today too. Actually, at not much longer after this, we are going to one for my husband's cousin, and we are so excited. It's their first baby. Okay, and then I'm going to add in the green outline. So let's see. We've got some time. I think it's going to wrap up nicely on the time. So here we go. Okay, and then I'm going to use that darker to outline things. I'm just going to get that a little, cover up my pencil marks. You don't want to be able to see those pencil marks. You want people to think you just painted that right on there. That's another fun thing about templates is nobody knows that you used one. And then they're like, you made that? Why? Yes, I did. That's what you get to say. I'm going to give you a cheat sheet. I've done the heavy lifting for you. Okay, so up next, I'm going to use, I guess I'm going to give that a chance to dry, but I might use gray. It doesn't show up too good. Might have to use a black. Let's see. Or this is silver. Oh, that one's not even prepped yet. Sometimes, not sometimes, all the time when you get your paint pen, you have to prep it by pressing that button until the paint starts flowing. So let's see. Hey, Kathy and Janet. Thank you, Lori, for that event group link. Let's see. I know Elizabeth is up next. Let's see. Purple is my favorite color. It is a happy color. All right, here we go. We got it going. Ooh, this is like a metallic, but it doesn't show up great So, that's okay. I'm going to grab this. Oh, this one's not prepped either. This is what happens. So you can get a whole box of these Posca paint pens, and they're already out of plastic, but they're not prepped yet. Okay. I don't see a bright yellow, so I'm going with this orangey color. I'm not super excited about it though. It's not real bright. What do y'all think? I have some, let me check my time. I have some orange. Yeah, I mean some yellow. I'm gonna grab it. And I might have to add it with a little paintbrush because I knew I had this Waverly chalk in Maze, and I've got me a tiny paintbrush. We're gonna do that. Might need to shake it up though. All right, I'm glad y'all are here for it. Oh no, okay, sorry. Lori tried to give y'all the link, but we're gonna go with the one that Melanie just dropped. Thank you for doing that though, Lori. I appreciate you trying to grab it for me. Okay. Get me a paintbrush. I'm just gonna dip into and go with it. Sometimes you gotta get the paint out. The paint pens don't always have the brightest colors. And we'll outline it and make it real cleaned up. I wish I could say who requested this design, but I don't have it to where in the group that y'all have to put your names when you make a request. I'm going to change that because I want to be able to say thank you for the request to the individuals, but I don't know. I just see all the requests. I don't see the names. There's not a spot to put your name, so I need to add that in. All right, and then I'm going to do these like that too. Just give a little shine. Here we go. Okay. Got a little more time. We got 3 minutes. I'm going to outline all this because I want it to be defined a little more. So I'm going to grab my green, my darker green, come trace on the outsides. And just give it some definition. Let's see. So much brighter. Yes. So glad that I had that on hand. Now this is a fine tip Posca. A lot of times I use medium tip. If you saw the lettering part, that was a medium tip. But I suggest having a pack of each on hand. Oh, that's so much cuter with the definition. Okay, this yellow is very wet. Oh, whoa. You have to watch out for that sometimes too, where they just put out a blob. But there are no mistakes. What does Bob Ross say? There are happy accidents. And around here, we embrace imperfection. I say that almost every live. I mean, it's in the name. Look at there, another blob. So, not the best. This one's much cuter, but it's okay. Make it work. I can even, after this dries, come back with my lighter green and cover up those larger, thicker lines. But this one is going to give me a little trouble in the time frame I have. We're about to hop on to the next person, and that is not completely dry. So I tell you what, because I don't want you to linger here, I want you to be able to see the next person. Let's go ahead and post this after the fact. So yeah, blobs are just extra character. I love that, Christy. So I'm going to complete this while I watch the next presenter, and then I'll post a picture of the completed project. But I hope that you enjoyed it. I see a little space here that I'm going to add something to too, because I don't like a lot of dead space. So it's 11 o'clock. My time is up, but thank you for being here, and I will see you in a picture on the next post. So thank you, everyone. Hey, Dina. Hey, and bye. All right. Bye, y'all.